This manga desperately needs the help of the community.
Help me! Help me!
And if you don't know what this manga is, it's called Love Bullet. Recently, I have fallen in love with this manga over the past 2 weeks. I discovered it 2 weeks ago from a YouTube short. If I can find it, I'll put it up here. If not, sorry to the creator. But I decided that I had to make a video for this manga because of the fact that it is about to be canceled. So in Japan, if the first volume of a manga doesn't sell well, they'll just straight up cancel it.
Shut the fuck up! Know your fucking place, trash!
Yeah, it sucks. And the creator right now is on hiatus. He's trying his best to advertise this more and get it out there and have people buy the manga. So if you're watching this right now, let me cook a little bit. Let me explain to you what this manga is about, and then maybe by the end of this video, you'll want to buy one of the new volumes. So unfortunately, we live in a world where isekai pedo animes will get renewed endlessly. Jobless reincarnation. No, okay. Well, I'm not gonna slander Jobless Reincarnation. It's one of the few isekais out there that's actually good, but my point still stands. Isekais are trash, yet they get renewed and they get so popular and have 300 plus chapters, yet a unique idea like Love Bullet, which also has amazing art, is shafted. So basically the story of Love Bullet is this girl named Koharu dies and is revived by the goddess of love to become a cupid. Now what a cupid is, if you don't know, Roman folklore, is basically a baby that shoots arrows at people to make them fall in love. Obviously, most people have probably seen them, from Valentine's Day or whatever. And in this manga, they kind of explain it like the cupids of the past used the bow and arrow and stuff, but now they use military grade weapons and bullets, and it is badass. And speaking on that also, the fights in this manga, because yes, there are fights, while they're not many fights, there still are fights, and it's mainly between the cupids that fight. They're really well choreographed, and it's really fun to watch them, especially when they get shot by the bullets, because usually the bullets will make people fall in love, but because cupids can't fall in love, they go into like a temporary state of just sadness. And it's really fun to see them kind of get all sad and mopey and then eventually not want to fight anymore. And just some of the panels are just so detailed. I really wasn't expecting something as crazy as the art in this manga, but it has amazing art as well as an amazing story. So the main premise and the main goal of Love Bullet is for Koharu, who is the main character, to come back as a human and eventually become friends with her best friend Aki again. And who Aki is, obviously, I just mentioned her. She was Koharu's best friend, and she had actually confessed to Koharu right before Koharu unfortunately died. And in Koharu's life, she was one of those people that would go around school and set up everybody. So she was already kind of like a cupid in her human life before she died without falling in love, and then became a cupid. And essentially what she's trying to do is get something called karma, and how they explain that in this manga is basically every time as a cupid you go on a mission and make someone fall in love, find someone, a soulmate, you'll get karma, and eventually you can build up enough and get back your human life. So the whole goal of the manga is for Koharu to come back and be a human, so that 1, she can find love again, and 2, she can find her best friend again and become her friend. So if I haven't convinced you by now, I don't know what will convince you, but you really need to pick this manga up, and if you can afford it, support the creator and buy the first volume of Love Bullet. It's not in English, it's in Japanese, but it doesn't matter as far as what language it is, because we just really want to support the creator, because I really want to see this manga go forward, and I want to see how the story ends, or how close we can get to the ending. If it sells well, if it sells good, then it'll keep going, and we'll get to see what the author has actually pictured for the final ending of this manga, and I'm very excited. Anyways, it's a bit of a shorter video. I wanted to get something out there for you guys because I'm very passionate about this manga, and also there's just not much to talk about. I don't want to spoil too much for you guys. So anyways, if you like the videos, make sure to go like, comment, and subscribe. And this is Koren signing off.